Hello, welcome back to Nati Plans. I'm going to be doing another plan with me today. I'll be planning out week 50 of 2021. I'm still using my Wonderland222 in the B6 size, and I'm in the 2022 planner because they start in November. So I've been keeping my planner inside a Chic Sparrow cover. It fits it really nicely, and it is a little bit worn, as you can see, but I quite like it like that. I have a little bit of embossing on there as well. I think you guys have probably seen this before. And I do have, I've had a few questions about these pens. They're really hard to find. I have them in a few different colors. What else do I have? I've got this one as well. I've also got a teal colored one, which is in the 0.7. These are all 0.5. So this is the Pilot Acroball 300. I genuinely have found them tricky to locate. Where I found them mostly is on eBay from a couple of different sellers. I would encourage you just to do a Google search and see what you can find if you're interested. They're just a really classic ballpoint pen. Actually, the other way that you can find them is in the multi pens. So I use this for work mostly. It's got this has a lead pencil, and then it's got a black, a blue, and a red. But it's the same ink, so it's still the Acroball, and this is 0.5. So yeah, that could be another option. I've actually found these a little bit easier to locate if you particularly like that style of pen. Or just do what I do, which is buy as many as you can and hope that you never run out. We'll see how that goes for me. But yeah, so that's the pen for anyone who is interested. Excuse the train going past. So I'll give you guys a look at this last week. So this is week 49. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It's quite purpley in color. It was a pretty hectic week work-wise, simply because it was my last week at school for the year actually, and we ended up having to move offices. So as you can imagine, that's pretty chaotic. So yeah, I didn't end up getting a lot of my task list done. I would sort of come in the morning and I'd have a task list, and I'd get to the end of the day and none of it would be done. I would still have the same task list rolled over to the next day. This has been happening to me for a little while. So yeah, I wasn't sure how I was going to go, but I did end up getting everything done, which was really satisfying. I got caught in the rain finally. We've had some pretty hectic weather here in Australia, particularly on the East Coast where I am. Yeah, so since about here, I think, no, it's really been going on for a while now. Lots of rain. Yeah, that has continued. I haven't really been caught outside in my outdoor work, but at school I got caught, which I thought was quite funny. So that's fine. Wednesday was our last day of students on site, and that was, yeah, then they have a celebration. And I mentioned last week we went to, it's a theme park in the local area called Jamboree, and it's quite a small theme park compared to maybe some of the ones that people have seen up on the Gold Coast or something like that, but it's super fun and they've got a lot of rides. The weather was absolutely atrocious, and there was actually a storm that came through partway through, but it was still a really fun time anyway. This is my youngest with two of his friends. This is so hard to see. This is a photo from my work day. There's a tiny little ladybug in there. I really don't know if you can see that. That little black dot in the center. That's probably all you can see. We had a staff Christmas party on Thursday. That was super fun. Then we had swimming and my eldest got a certificate. Friday was technically a day off, but I just had so much still to do from my other job, so I just really wanted to kind of get in and get that done. So I did that, and I managed to do that and get everything completed, which is great. I found it really hard to unwind after that, but I usually do. Just sort of stepping into holidays, I tend to like to sort of stay busy the first couple of days and just unwind slowly. Glass of champagne in the evening doesn't hurt that either. Saturday, we were supposed to have family photos, but our photographer had a fall down the stairs on Friday. He is okay, thank goodness. But yeah, he just really wasn't up to carrying equipment and things like that. So we're going to have to postpone that probably even till January, because it was really hard to get everybody on the same page. So in my extended family, there are 10 adults and 13 children. So it's really tricky to get everybody in the same place at the same time. Today is a friend's birthday. She's not well, so I didn't get to see her at church, but I sent her a message. And here are my 2 fur girls. This is my Labrador and my little cat up here. Yeah, so that is the week. I'm not going to be using a full kit this week. I only have 1 kit left, and it's one that has little presents on it, and so I want to save that for Christmas week. So I'm going to do a little bit of a working through my stash week, and I'm really hoping that I have some more of my kits arrive before I need them. We'll see how we go. As per usual, postage to Australia, bit of a challenge, but you know, if I don't get there, I'm on holidays and I may end up just making some of my own, because I can do that and I have time to do that. So yes. So that is a very all over the place explanation for my week. I hope that somehow makes sense to you guys. I will get in and plan out the week to come. So feel free to grab a cuppa and I'll put on some background music for you. Bye. okay. So that is my week 50 all planned out. The boys still have their extracurriculars this week because the state schools are still in term. This is actually their final week. So everything is as usual there. I have made a mistake. I've just realized I'm working on Wednesday. My hubby is away the day before. That would make life very tricky if we were both working at the same time. Yeah, so I've still got some work. I'm doing some work from home on this just for that hour, and then I've got a block, but hubby will be there for that. He is away here the day. He's working further interstate, so he'll actually be doing like 7 hours of driving or something like that. What else do we have? Got a play date for my youngest. That's pretty exciting for him. Should be fairly relaxed on Saturday. Sunday's hectic. I am on welcoming at church, and it's my cousin's baby shower, and that's up in Sydney, so that's about a 90-minute drive, and my mum and I will be heading up for that. So yeah, that is the week to come. I'm excited that we've got like 2 sunny days in a row. That's almost unheard of at the moment. But yeah, so I have finished, as you can see. I also wanted to show you guys, I did just do a little bit of a collage for November review, December overview. And I've done a time lapse of that, so I'll chuck that on the end if you guys want to stick around and have a look. It shouldn't take too long. I did add in a couple of extra bits and pieces after I finished, just because I was still having some fun with it. But yeah, I really enjoyed just having something kind of clean and aesthetic last month, so I thought I would do the same again. Yeah, historically I have used that more for photos and highlights of things that have happened through the month. But I have noticed that once I hit this review, I'm using a lot of the same pictures that I've included in my weeks. So because I've been fairly regular about including those, I think, yeah, I don't necessarily need to double up. So I don't know, that might change. I'm always happy to change things up a little bit. But yeah, so stick around if you want to have a look at that time lapse. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week, and I hope that you have an amazing week, whatever you're doing. Thanks. Bye.